Hey guys, today we have a 2018 Nissan Pathfinder, and we're going to do a test fit of the Hollywood Rack's Trail Rider 2-bike platform rack. Now this is a hitch-mounted bike rack, mounts into your 2-inch or 1.25" hitch receiver, and allow you to carry up 2 bikes to and from the trails. Now compared to other bike racks, in my opinion, it holds your bikes pretty steady. I really like how solid it is when it has it secured, just it isn't moving independently from the bike rack. It's going to hold our bike in 3 different points. One of the points is going to be back here. We have a hook and loop strap securing the back wheel, and we're going to have the same thing up in the front, just those straps that are securing the wheels onto the wheel trays. Then up top we're going to have this padded frame hook. This is what really is putting a lot of that pressure down on the bike, making it very sturdy. This padding right here is going to help protect your bike frame from any type of scratches or abrasions. The whole thing's just really putting downward force, forcing your bike down into the wheel trays. Now let's go ahead and take the bike off. You want to start with the hook and loop straps. It'll make stuff a lot easier. Works just like every other set of hook and loop. Just tear it apart, pull it out. And now before we take the hook off, we're going to come down here and pull this pin. This is going to make unloading a lot easier. Just pull that pin out, and we'll have to lift that hook up. Now once we push on the button and lift up the hook, instead of having to maneuver around the center mast and then in our vehicle, we're just going to fold it down. That way we don't risk hitting our pedals or anything like that onto our vehicle. And then when you're done, you can fold it up. But I do want to point out that you can get hatch access when the bike rack is empty and by folding down that arm. Because this bike rack doesn't tilt away, you can still access the trunk when it's empty. Now we'll just fold it back up and replace that pin. I'm also going to pull these hooks down just so they're below that top of the mast. Now with any hitch-mounted accessory, you are going to have added length to your vehicle. In the case of our Pathfinder, we're going to measure from the bumper to the outermost point of our bike rack. We've added on about 26 inches to the back of our vehicle. Now our ground clearance at the back is going to be 18 3/4 inches, and you can see we do have that nice raise in our shank that's giving us a lot more clearance. Now we can't fold this up to the vehicle, but it does have a unique way of folding that's going to help you with storage purposes. What we're going to do is come and remove both of these pins right here. Now from here we can fold both of the arms up. We call this folding up kind of like a suitcase. And then we'll replace these pins so that the arms are locked. Now you can see just like that, it's folded up, it's very thin. This is a great feature to have for storage purposes. If you're out and about but you don't have any bikes loaded, you can easily just remove it and stick it in your trunk, or even when you're at home, you're not really taking the bikes out that week, you can take it and just set it up against the wall in your garage, and it's not going to take up too much space. Now let's come down and see how it attaches to our hitch. Now you remember in the beginning when I said this is for your 2-inch and 1.25" receivers. Well, right now we have our 2-inch adapter sleeve on there. If we take that off, that'll make this 1.25" shank compatible with 1.25" hitches. So if you have another vehicle in your household, you're going to be able to use it for that hitch receiver. We have a threaded anti-rattle bolt that's tightened down. That takes away the shake and play from our bike rack. And we also have a lock on the other side, so no one can remove it without the key. Now with all that being said, that's going to do it for our test fit of the Hollywood Rack's Trail Rider 2-bike platform rack on our 2018 Nissan Pathfinder.